everyone, it's Susie here. I really hope you're doing well. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we are going to address the fact that everyone is in their running era. It's summertime, everyone is getting out there in the great outdoors and starting to run. Some of you might just be running for fun and then think, I could run a 5K, I could run a 10K, maybe I'll even go for a half marathon. And then you'll start to realize, I need to get a training plan. And before you know it, you're calling yourself a runner, which is why this video is all about the running app called Runna. I'm going to take you along for a week of workouts with Runna, and I'm going to be reviewing the app. This is a video that I was searching for on YouTube because I really wanted to see inside the Runna app and to know what it was like using the app, what kind of workouts were on there. And let me tell you, spoiler alert, Runna is a really great app, and I'm going to be showing you through the app today with some of its features, the things that I like about it, and also as well the effective ways it can make you a better runner. If you're new to the channel, hi, welcome to Thirsty to Thrive. Here I post all content on self-growth, living an active lifestyle, and inspiration to help you thrive daily. Without further ado, let's get into the video. When you're looking for a running training plan or any fitness training plan, naturally you head to Google and you type in best running training plan or best program to achieve this goal, and you start scouring the internet, try and look at reviews, try and look at what looks good, and that's exactly how I stumbled across Runna. I read a lot of great reviews and I thought, I'll give it a go. You can use Runna no matter what your goals are, whether you simply want to get into running and want to feel good about your running training, or whether you want to run your first 5K or even your first marathon, there's something on there for everyone. On downloading the app will ask you what your goals are. It will ask you if you've got a race booked in, or if you're simply returning to running post-injury or post-baby. There's so many things on there, so many circumstances it caters for. For example, here I'll show you my setup on Runna so you can see what the app looks like on the interface. It'll say, what are you training for? And here you can select race. It will then ask you what is the race you've got booked in, and you can type in that race. So it will know exactly what the course is, how many weeks and days you've got leading up to that race, and also it'll connect you to a community that is also taking part in that race, which I find really cool. It says what level are you currently at? A beginner, intermediate, advanced, whatever stage you're at now. And here it'll continue to ask you questions, things about your personal records in terms of how quick can you run a 5K? How quick can you run a half marathon? You can enter that time there. Again, this is more information for Runna to collate about you, your current levels, and ultimately develop a training plan that is gonna align with the level that you're at now, but enable to push you and progress to doing your best for this race day or this goal. It will ask you more things here about days you want to train on, what days you want to run on, and also as well, you can add in things like mobility sessions if you wish to, strength sessions if you wish to, and even Pilates sessions as well. And all these additional sessions, you can choose what days of the week you'd like to do them, how many you would like to do. Again, it's very catered to you. You can customize it all on Runna. From here, it will then pull up your plan overview of all the things that you've got coming up in all the weeks to come until that race date or until that goal date. And for me here, I have a 19-week plan because in 19 weeks time, that is when my race date is. So straight away, I have an overview of all the weeks to come and all the types of workouts I have to do. Everything from interval runs to easy runs to long runs. I have my mobility sessions in there on the day that I prefer to do them on, Pilates sessions, as well as strength sessions that are catered to runners. Just really cool to have it all laid out for you and have a plan put in place that you know and trust that is going to get you to your goals. I'm going to show you a little bit what it was like using Runna and take you along for a week of training with Runna.
It's Monday. I am looking like so uncolour coordinated, but I thought since I'm going to go on the treadmill, no one's going to see me. We are about to do 1 kilometre repeats. I've clicked onto this run and we've got a YouTube warm up. Let's get right into it.
Hey guys, today we have got a 30-minute runner-specific Pilates workout.
It's time for some Pilates. Sometimes it feels more like mobility and just taking extra care to strengthen my muscles. You keep your calves strong, your hamstrings, your glutes, your hip flexors, all of those things. And it's your insurance policy to make sure you don't get injured along the way. Every exercise is important. On this long run, we are running 8 kilometers. We're getting out there in the great outdoors, and Runna tells me that it needs to be a nice, easy pace. At the start of all of these runs, there are always these little coach notes to read, and it's a good way to set your intention getting out there on the run. These strength sessions, they might look a bit different to what you're used to in the gym because they are gearing your body and preparing your body to perform better as a runner. The exercises and the workouts are specifically designed for running and strengthening muscles and exercises that are going to complement you as a runner and ultimately strengthen those areas to make sure that you avoid injury. Another thing you'll notice with the strength sessions is there's quite a lot of unilateral work. It's working on your imbalances, making sure that each side of your body is strong. A lot of core work thrown in there as well in disguise. There are some things that really make Runna stand out from other apps that I've used. I've used a lot of different fitness, workout, gym apps, but there are a lot of really cool features with Runna. The first thing, it's a really simple thing, but there's a lot of ability here to rearrange your week. It is so easy to do in the app. So even if your days are laid out and set, if something happens, you can simply drag the workout to another day and Runna will adjust for that. Another really nice thing about the app when you're following along, there are videos that have guidance on how to complete the exercises. Also little animations as well that you can watch of someone doing the exercises. So if you're ever unsure, there is always that guidance of how to complete an exercise. Another cool feature on Runna is that you can attach your fitness watches, whether you have an Apple Watch or a Garmin. You can connect the Runna app to that as well, which means your workouts will be downloaded to your watch, and when you set off to go, Runna can talk back to you on your watch via vocal cues or even buzz when you've reached certain distances or when you need to adjust the pace. It's really handy to have that coach on your wrist letting you know what to do and even when to quicken up. There's settings in the app that you can adjust if you prefer not to have those vocal cues on. I mentioned it earlier, another unique thing about Runna is that you have access to a community. A lot of apps have communities within them and forums on the app where you can talk to other people using the app. But something really special about this is the app connects you to a community of people who are also taking part in the same race as you or with the same goal. And you can chat to those people about how their preparations are going, maybe give each other advice or uplift each other's spirits through the app. It's a really nice way to connect with a community that is specific to what you're doing and the race that you're taking part in. It makes you feel like you're in it together. Another really unique and cool thing about Runna is there is a lot of advice on here about injuries. There are actually videos as well that talk you through different types of injuries if or when you face them them and can give you advice of some physio or rehabilitation exercises to do. Of course, it goes without saying, if you do get injured through any workout program, including that on Runna, the best thing to do is go and see a physio or a specialist to rehab that injury properly. But it is a nice feature that Runna has and shows that they care. It's some good guidance on any niggles or injuries that may come up across your running journey. Last thing that you might want to know about Runna is the fact that you can connect through your music. I use Spotify, for example, and you can connect Spotify through Runna so you can listen to your music whilst playing your runs or your workouts. And Runna have made their own playlists as well, in case you need a quick playlist to go to for some motivation. All in all, it's been so nice to have an app to just tell me what to do. I can just literally turn on the app and there's no guesswork to what I need to do for my running goals, for my workout. I just think Runna is such a user-friendly app, and you should definitely give it a go if you're someone who's just getting into running or perhaps has a running goal. I saw that Runna had a 2-week free trial, so again, if that's something you're interested in using, you can use a 2-week free trial to try out Runna and see how you get on with it. I will leave a code in my description box below. Please let me know what you think if you download Runna. I hope you enjoyed this review. Honestly, when scouring the internet, I even came onto YouTube to see if there was anyone who'd used Runna before or whether I could have a peek inside the app just to see what it's like. So I hope that you found this helpful in some way. If you're training towards something in particular, like a race, let me know what you're training towards. Yes, for going out there and getting your goals. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been insightful, and I will see you for the next one. Bye, guys.